Real Bragging Rights is presented by
FishAnywhere.com. Search over 7,000 trips to find and book your next fishing adventure.
Steel Shad, blade bait fishing redefined. Cast farther at steelshad.com.
Jim Root is headed to Presque Isle Bay on the south shore of Lake Erie, Pennsylvania. This week with Captain Danny Jones of Erie Bass Charters.
Look at the size of that one.
This shallow 3,800-acre bay is a natural harbor for the city of Erie, making it Pennsylvania's only Great Lakes port. They're teaming up against two local smallmouth anglers, Allex and Anthony.
Yeah, we'll take that start.
To see who can bring in the biggest bass haul after a day of fishing this great lake. And the winners will take home this week's Real Bragging Rights.
Megas.
My name is Jim Root, and I'm addicted to catching big fish. I quit my desk job to follow my passion, exploring beautiful places and landing trophy fish. After fishing bass, FLW, and writing a #1 best-selling book, I'm on a mission to showcase the most incredible fishing across America and the world. Each week, I find an awesome piece of water and challenge a friend. We place our bets and go head-to-head for real bragging rights. So today we are in Erie, Pennsylvania, fishing with a very good friend of mine, Captain Danny Jones, owner of Erie Bass Charters. You know, we go back a really long way. I think I met him 10 years ago. We used to fish the American Bass Anglers. I owe a lot to Dan. He's an incredible individual, one of the best guides you could ever hope to go with. And joining us today are two other really good friends of mine, Allex Connor from Ohio and Anthony Lorefice from upstate New York. There are huge smallmouth and largemouth here in Presque Isle Bay. It's going to be a good day.
We're fishing against Danny and Jim. They're both really good fishermen. Danny's a guide out here on this part of the lake, so it gives them definitely an advantage.
And today's bet is biggest haul. Whoever can take in the most bass weight after a day on the water wins. The loser drinks a smoothie that the winner makes with any ingredient of their choice.
We got the secret bait. Every man's weakness. Yoga pants colored Ned rigs. It's game over. It's game over.
Day started out really rough. We were freezing. It was blowing really hard. Even Presque Isle was almost unfishable. We could hear those waves crashing on the other side of the tree line, and it's scary when you hear that out there.
So water's 48 right now. These fish should be schooled up here chasing shad and stuff.
So pretty much what we're doing is we're just trying to find a good school of fish. If you can find the school of fish and you can find the bait, I'm pretty sure that we can walk away with the bragging rights this week.
So we found the bait and tons of it, and now we're just looking for a good group of hungry green girls.
Acquiring GPS.
What is it?
I'm on a bonus fish.
Nice.
Pretty cheap for bonus fish.
Yep.
Danny has the first fish of the day on his line. It's a sheep's head, so it won't count for today's haul.
I'm actually kind of familiar with Lake Erie. I've never been in this part. I fished the Sandusky area a lot. We kind of went out and did what I kind of do, looking for isolated rock piles and, 16 to 23 foot of water.
We just got railed by something. Yep.
They'll come back sometimes.
It's close. I'm gonna tie on this steel shad blade bait and vertical jig it. You can see how cold it is here. I mean, it's hard to even get my fingers to operate.
Completely different type of lake over here. Wind's blowing, waves are kicking up, and it's even colder.
What I'm doing is I'm just raising it enough to get that flutter, and then I let it go. You can vary it a little bit, but generally you don't want to rip it real hard. You
Dude,
just
I
want.
just freaking had one.
I keep getting whacked too, but I think they're little.
I felt like a smallmouth too.
Oh, really?
I can't believe that.
Pretty much just come back here and try to get out of the wind, see if maybe we can pick up a couple largemouth. I mean, we're just not in the areas that smallmouth really are gonna hold to, and we can't get to them right now.
It's a bass. It's a 15-incher.
Heck yeah. Woo, it's a good one.
Danny lands Team Root's first bass of the day.
Choked it too.
Nice. 2-pounder. I just got a text. Oh, they got nothing.
Good. Can't lose. We can't lose this.
If they only catch one, we're not out of it by any means.
We just boated a 3-pounder, so hopefully we're up right now like 5-0.
That's that half one? Yeah. Caught a pike. It's probably like 28 incher.
Northern pike love the Great Lakes, but this fish won't count towards Alex and Anthony's total.
Those guys can definitely get beat mentally just from the cold. I know Anthony. He's not happy right now.
I just want to eat lunch right now. I want to eat like a hot lunch right now, like a coffee, possibly hand warmers.
I guarantee you he was cold an hour ago. He's freezing right now. No doubt about it.
It is colder than heck out here right now.
So in the last 10 minutes, I've had 3 short strikes. And what we mean when we say a short strike is the fish are hitting the tail. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to a much smaller size bait. Typically these like bigger baits are a good bet, but we're gonna keep that out because we're definitely gonna throw that again.
We got a few minutes left to fish.
Right now it's pretty rough. The forecast though is that the sun's gonna come out, temperature's gonna come up like 10 degrees, and hopefully that's gonna get these fish going. We're in the lead, we're gonna go grab lunch. Just got a text that said they caught a 6-pound smallmouth.
They don't even believe us, so we had to send them a pic.
Real Bragging Rights is sponsored by Fisherman Central, top brand fishing tackle at fishermancentral.com. Breakline Optics, made for the outdoors. Start your next adventure at breaklineoptics.com.
We started out at Presque Isle because it was really rough this morning, but we knew the weather was gonna break, and it did.
So this is what happens when you take a little break for lunch. It's beautiful out there.
We've relocated to another launch where it's gonna be an even better wind for us. It's gonna be a little more protected because it is still blowing 12 miles an hour. You just can't tell here because we've got a big set of hills behind us that are blocking it.
We're up on the upper part of the lake now, more closer towards Buffalo, not far from Presque Isle where we started. This is going to be more where we think me and Alex are going to excel in. Finding the fish on our grab, dropping down on them.
This competition is all about the biggest haul of smallmouth bass. Right now, Danny and Jim have a slim lead.
I'm not going to catch 100 today on this big swim bait, but the ones I do catch are going to be the right ones.
Every time we drop down on them, they're very interested. They bring their nose right up to the bait, but they're just not biting it. If you look there, you can see these are fish right now, looking at my drop shot. There's one right there, there's one right there. They're all surrounding my drop shot right now.
So we were fishing some big boulders in like 15 feet of water, and now we just moved out a little bit into 20. Just gotta find them.
Changing weather looks like changing luck for Alex and Anthony in the middle of the lake. Alex lays out to help Anthony reel in a smallmouth. One on the board for the team.
Yeah! Yeah, we'll take that start. We just took the lead, buddy.
So that's a 6-pound smallmouth. Jim, Danny, you're going down.
He got super excited with that one. It was actually pretty cool just to watch how excited he got.
Just got a text that said they caught a 6-pound smallmouth.
Is it real or fake? They don't even believe us, so we had to send them a pic. Of course, we long-armed it.
I might have been born at night, but it wasn't last night.
Wicked hyped up right now. Trying to calm our nerves here and catch a few more and just totally blow them out of this whole competition.
That's either a walleye or a sheephead.
Dude, that's a laker.
It is?
Yeah, you need to grab them for me. I've never caught one in my life. It's huge.
Oh yeah, he pounded it.
Like if he tries to go, just let him go.
There you go.
Danny lands another fish,
sweet.
but it's a lake trout, so it won't count towards the weigh-in.
We're looking for isolated boulders and I found one that was like 10 foot tall on the Hummingbird, and we're just gonna see if there's any fish on it.
We got 3.
We had 3.6 plus a half a pound is 3.5, plus a pounder is 4.5.
The score goes back and forth between boats as Alex snags another fish to answer Danny's last catch.
Jim, you're going down, buddy.
I get a bit here if they're up here.
We've covered a ton of water, so if they're not up here, we can pretty easily say they're not shallow.
Why is it starting to fight kind of like a smallmouth?
See him right there. That's him fighting the fish right there, that dot. Like a 20-something pound.
Got him.
Yeah, dude. Yes. The lake trout that I caught took like 20 minutes to reel in. That was a fish of a lifetime that I probably will never catch again.
We need to like find a pile of them so we can start rapid firing pictures at those guys.
I know. We're trying.
We are winning real bragging rights this week.
Is it a bass?
Feels real good, whatever it is.
I think it's a steelhead.
Whatever it is, it blasted it. It's another Laker. Oh my God.
That's pretty cool. It's a tank. That's bigger than mine.
Rolled me.
So you still haven't caught a fish?
Nope. Hey.
We just wanted to see if there was any special ingredient you guys wanted in your shake.
Yeah, I want 2 tablespoons of goat self, and I want a half a cup of It Ain't Over Yet.
All right, so I heard mayonnaise and horseradish sauce.
We're 1 fish away from sealing the deal.
So we have like a 2-pound lead on you.
Yep, and we're about to drill them. Gotta go. They shouldn't have done that. They shouldn't have called up to talk smack.
How about we don't tell them for
Oh, no, we ain't gonna tell them nothing. This is what's known as sandbagging.
It's Jim and Danny against Alex and Anthony. Each team is trying to haul in the most smallmouth bass by weight after a day on the water. The lead's been back and forth all day.
Took us a little while to find the big girls, but we finally were able to locate them in about 22 to 25 feet of water. That's what we were here for, big smallies. That's a brown one.
Yep.
See how it's coming up? Giant smallie.
You gonna grab him for me?
Yeah, I'm gonna get him.
Please don't come off. $4-pounder, 5-pounder maybe.
Get the 4-pounder my ass. That's a big one. That's a broad one. Yeah.
You got me all wet. Don't hurt me.
Big one.
This smallie is a great fish for Danny and Jim's tally.
Look at the size of that one.
How about we don't tell them for
Oh, no, we ain't gonna tell them nothing.
Feel like a man.
They're desperate right now. They're probably in the crowd of boats, desperate, asking them for tips. What are you throwing baits on? I already know how the gym works.
That's why you don't call and talk smack. Definitely not on 3rd down. 4th and long maybe, but.
Come on, we need to catch 5 of those suckers.
Oh my God.
And not tell them.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that fish definitely put us in the lead.
Smalley. Come here.
It's another point on the board for Alex and Anthony as Alex reels in a big smallie.
We'll take it.
That might be 3, dude.
Yeah, he's pretty fat.
That's 3.
When that wind finished changing direction, you know, it went from rough to calm to rough again in just a matter of hours.
Oh, you okay?
I mean, as the day goes on, the wind is going to blow even harder, and you can see now, I mean, these are easily like 3-foot rollers.
Yeah.
And building.
There's one. That's a good one. That's a tank. He's not a tank, but he's a keeper.
Well, share, would you? That's a little guy. You should be able to swing him.
That's a 15-incher, baby. That's 2 pounds.
Yep.
Freezing cold, smallie. So this is just a fizz needle. See how he's on his side? You gotta let their air bladder out. Sometimes 18 to 20 they'll even need it, but especially they'll need it deeper than that. I'll normally count to like 5, and that typically, see he's up right now. Perfect.
Yeah. And it's a smallmouth, 100%. Take your time, buddy. Oh, you got this in the bag, buddy. Just take your time. Don't break him off. That's not giant.
This time it's Anthony's turn. He hooks up on a smallmouth and reels it in.
Alex, we ain't drinking that shake today.
No, we are not.
Hooked right in the mouth.
So we just got another text from these guys saying that they caught another, like a 2-pounder or something. So it's close, but they don't know. They think they're crushing us right now. So I do kind of want to see their face when they see us start lifting fish out of the live well. This is what's known as sandbagging.
There's one.
They've been eating it good. Like, you know what I mean? It's a good fish.
Danny and Jim have been taking smack from Alex and Anthony all day. But they've kept their own haul secret, hoping to surprise the guys the way in.
3-pounder. That's a big deal right there.
I mean, what if we caught a whole bunch and never told them?
Yeah.
This segment of Real Bragging Rights is brought to you by Steel Shad. Blade bait fishing redefined. Cast farther at steelshad.com.
FishAnywhere.com. Search over 7,000 trips to find and book your next fishing adventure.
Jim and Danny are hoping to weigh in with a bigger smallmouth bass haul than Alex and Anthony. Despite the morning of rough weather, the fish have been biting for both teams. And the final stretch of the afternoon is a head-to-head for this week's Real Bragging Rights.
Oh my God, giant. Don't come off, please don't come off. That's a smallmouth. It's coming up, it's coming up. Oh, please. Oh my God. Oh, please. Danny, you gotta get him. You gotta get him.
I'm gonna do my best.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's a good one, dude.
Get in the boat. Get in the boat.
I can't get him. I'm falling down.
Whoa!
That's 5 all day.
Megas. He called it. He said there's a 5-pounder coming.
Yeah, after our 3rd fish, I'm like, we're getting a 5 next.
We gotta go.
I gotta make one more cast.
They're gonna be late. And so are we if we don't go right now.
All right.
Come on, you.
Time to put on the they beat us look. So you only caught 3?
3 smallmouth, yeah. Did you guys catch him?
They ain't catch any.
They didn't catch any?
Each team's smallmouth haul gets weighed.
All right, there we go. 295, your first one. That's 317, 451, 4.5.
You had 1160, huh?
Do you think we should weigh ours though?
I mean, what if we caught a whole bunch and never told them?
Yeah.
I wonder what if we just take a quick little peek.
Oh, there are some.
I mean, oh my God, where did they come from? I mean,
What if we caught something like that and something like that?
I told them, I said they're sandbagging, watch.
3, 5, 7, 4, 8, 7.
That's a good one.
2, 6, 8, 5, 4, 6.
Damn, nice, guys.
The sandbagging plan worked. Jim and Danny brought in a bigger haul than Alex and Anthony, making them the winners of this week's Rio Bragging Rights.
I felt a little bad, but they were talking a lot of smack. A lot of smack.
That's all right.
They even called us.
I didn't say anything all day. I'm like, I'm not saying nothing.
Anthony called me and said, what do you want in your shake? You got to have one heck of a lead to be able to say, like, you know, we've got this in the bag. But, you know, huge thanks to you. Huge thanks to Alex and Anthony for being good sports and coming out here and trying to put a whooping on us.
I definitely want to challenge them to an absolute rematch, but I want the home field advantage this time, and I want them to come to Sandusky next year.
I'm making a delicious smoothie for a friend. It starts with a little dark roast coffee. A little sweet low, because they made me not be feeling sweet enough right now. A little skim milk, a little honey. We can stop now, right? Cinnamon. Let's get a shot of Mountain Dew. A little Dr. Pepper. Off with a little passion papaya and a little blood orange. That is how you make a smoothie for your boy. You don't have to drink it all, but I want to see a good sip.
Oh my God. I got the mint one. This is the mint ginger.
It looks like a that is good. That's good. I'm telling you right now, that's delicious.
No ice cream.
Let me try yours.
Oh my God.
Been there. Thanks for the baguette.
Damn, dude, you crazy.
That was so good, man.